Technology Center on the campus of Herkimer County Community College. This is HCTV 99 News, a student-produced newscast covering HCCC and the community it serves.
I'm Juan Rivera, and welcome to 99 News here on HCTV Channel 99, where every Thursday afternoon this semester at 5 o'clock we with the full half an hour newscast produced by radio and television students enrolled at Herkimer County Community College. HCTV 99 News is a production of the Advanced Video Production course offered by HCCC. Rainfest New York and HCCC proudly presents Everyday Sunday at New Life Church on March 17th as a part of the band's Amaze tour.
I want to hear you singing as loudly and obnoxiously as possible. Are you with me?
Everyday Sunday is a Christian rock band originally from Columbus, Ohio, made up of Trey Parsons on vocals, Mike Cooper on drums, and Nick Spencer on guitar. Joining them are special guests Grant Wool and Nate Feinstein, and the band All Things New. Doors open at 7 p.m. and tickets cost only $7 in advance or $12 at the door. For tickets, contact Mr. or Mrs. Smith at 315-219-6189 or email Mr. Smith at smithghat@herkimer.edu. For more information, call 315-429-3630. Attention all students who crave star power. Now is your chance to shine at HCCC's talent show hosted by BLSU. And if you missed the auditions Wednesday, don't fret. Here's more information from Shayna Lee Mena.
Hi, my name is Shayna Lee Mena, and I'm the president of BLSU's club here at Herkimer County Community College. I would like to let everyone know that we have an upcoming talent show right here in the auditorium, April 6, 2012. We have audition dates, which is one March 1st and March 5th in RMCC room 295 from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m.
Rappers, poets, acrobats, jugglers, musicians, you name it, they want it. Again, the next auditions are on March 1st and March 5th in RMC room 295 at 7 p.m. until 9 p.m. Last semester, a group of concerned students asked the library officials to do something about the noisy traffic. Well, the library listened and you reacted. HCTV 99 News reporter Patrick Malowski has more on this story.
Many students on campus are upset with the new changes to the way you enter and exit the library. People are no longer allowed to use the double doors by the bookstore stairwell and instead have to take an alternate route. The library's goal is to re-traffic the traveling noise between classes. Students are expressing their concerns on the issue.
I'm kind of upset about it because honestly I try to take tours through there and it just makes like 15 minutes longer than it actually has to be.
The people that need to use the elevators, if they're handicapped, they can't use the elevators anymore to get to the library now that the other entryway is cut off.
Now to enter the library, a student must take the double-door stairwell by the Global Learning Center, walk up the stairs, and enter the library using the doors facing Johnson Hall. Director of Library Services Andrew Urbanek talks about the reasons why the change was made and its positive impacts.
We had a situation last semester and for the year beforehand where in between classes, students would use the library as a pass-through. Now, in and of itself, that's fine, but what would happen was that when the students passed through, the noise would increase.
Urbanek also says he has never seen the library so quiet. Library studies show that computer use for anything other than research and word processing, like Facebook and entertainment, is down to 34% after being over 60% before re-trafficking. After calculating the walking distance of the new route from the bookstore to Johnson Hall over the new one, the extra distance? 5 steps. For HCTV 99 News, this is Patrick Malowski.
Thanks, Patrick. The annual HCCC College Fair will be held on Thursday, March 22nd from 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. in the Robert McLaughlin College Center. Students, alumni, and community members are encouraged to dress for success and bring their resumes to this networking event and learn about opportunities with our regional employers. Last year, HCCC had over 70 employers participating in the career fair. Companies are expected to arrive are Bernie's Bus Services, Turning Stone Casino, Hotel Utica, APAC, Faxton, St. Luke's Healthcare, and much more. So if you're looking for a job during this semester or over the summer, stop by and see what there is to offer. For more information, contact career counselor Susan Paddock at paddocksm@herkimer.edu. Herkimer County Community College student activities will be hosting a pool tournament open to all HCCC students who wants to participate. It's a single elimination tournament. Therefore, if you lose, you're automatically out. And if you win, you go into the next round until there's only one person left. A prize of $50 on your cash card will be rewarded to the first place winner. So come on out and take a shot at it. This event is being held on March 6th from 6:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. in RMC 217. To sign up for this event, stop in the game room, or for more details, stop by the Student Activities Office located in room 220 in the RMCC building. There's more news straight ahead after this break. During 99 News here on HCTV, Channel 99. I'm Juan Rivera. Ryan Sullivan will be joining me after this break. He's up next with your complete weather forecast. Stay with us.
Up next, the weather outlook for Herkimer and the surrounding areas. Later, we'll hear your answers to our question of the week, right here on HCTV 99 News. Stay with us.
Located right above the bookstore and is open Monday through Thursday 8 to 6 and Friday 8 to 4.
Now the weather outlook for Herkimer and the surrounding areas, right here on HCTV 99 News.
Welcome back to 99 News here on HCTV Channel 99. I'm Juan Rivera.
And I'm Ryan Sullivan for HCTV 99 News Weather. Well, Juan, it's about the first time in a long time since we've had snow.
But I'm going to be honest with you. I'm really not liking the snow this time around.
I actually do like the snow, but when walking up, I felt like I was going to turn into a snowman.
Oh, man, you got to be kidding.
I know. But anyway, looking at our radar, you can definitely see that the precipitation is moving out of New York, moving out of several other states here in the Northeast, and it's going to be moving on into the Atlantic Ocean. Looking at our current conditions, it's 34 degrees with some snow showers and some winds in the east-southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. For tonight, you're lucky. The snow showers are going to end early, going to be mostly cloudy with a low of 28. Winds coming out of the southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. For tomorrow, it's going to be a little warmer. It's going to be mostly cloudy, though, but a little warmer with a high of 44 and a low of 36, with winds coming out of the southeast at 10 miles per hour. For Saturday, get ready for the umbrella. It's going to be raining. Rain showers. It's with a high of 45 and a low of 28, with winds coming out of the south-southwest, 15 to 20 miles per hour. For Sunday, a little cooler, but mostly partly cloudy, with a high of 35 and a low of 17, with winds coming out of the southwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Looking at the extended forecast for Monday, the snow will be coming back with a high of 28 and a low of 15. For Tuesday, it's going to get a little bit warmer, but sunny, high of 34 and a low of 27. For Wednesday, get ready to get at least a t-shirt or something a little cooler. It's going to be sunny with a high of 48 and a low of 28.
Wow, that's amazing. I can't wait for the sun to start shining.
Yeah, can't wait for the spring.
Okay, thanks, Ryan, for that weather update. When we return, Josh Martin is going to get us caught up on the latest regarding the Herkimer General Sports Team. Stay with us.
Catch up with the General sports teams. After the break, it's Sports Wrap here on HCTV 99 News.
Thursday at 5 p.m.
Hello, I'm Josh Martin here with this week's edition of the Sports Wrap here on HCTV 99 News. Starting off with the HCCC men's basketball team. Currently, they are ranked number 1 in the NJCAA national rankings. This is the second time this season for Herkimer being in the national spotlight, and they're riding the number 1 ranking into the Region 3 playoff picture. The Generals are seeded number 1 in the upcoming Region 3 championship tournament. The tournament begins tomorrow at Jefferson County Community College in Watertown and will feature the top 8 teams in the region. Tompkins-Cortland beat Jefferson 83-75 in their sub-regional game on Tuesday night, putting the TC3 Panthers at the 8th seed in the regional championship. That's opponent number 1 for Herkimer tomorrow night. The number 2 national seed is Sullivan County Community College from southeastern New York. Other teams in the top 10 are from Texas, Minnesota, New Jersey, North Carolina, and Massachusetts. Herkimer's conference rivals SUNY Delhi and Mohawk Valley Community College enter their tournament at the 10th and 11th positions. If Herkimer makes it to the regional finals, their most likely opponent would be Delhi or Mohawk Valley. Herkimer earns the top spot with its outstanding 27-1 record. The only team to defeat the Generals this season was SUNY Delhi, outscoring the Generals 70-65 when they met in December. In January, Herkimer beat Delhi 85-79. Local rival Mohawk Valley Community College is the number 3 seed. The Hawks and the Generals played a great game at Herkimer on Valentine's Day, with Herkimer on top by a score of 81-74. The two teams also met at the Hawks' home earlier this season, but a hard-fought match was halted with about a minute to play due to a crowd control problem, a game that was later ruled no contest. The Herkimer Generals begin their postseason bid tomorrow night. They've drawn the late game with an 8 o'clock tip-off. At 1 o'clock, Mohawk Valley will play Cayuga. At 3, Delhi and Onondaga tip-off. At 6 o'clock, Hudson Valley takes on Fulton Montgomery. And at 8, the Herkimer Generals will face off with Tompkins-Cortland. With a Generals win, there will be little time to rest before the semifinal game at 3 o'clock on Saturday against either Hudson Valley or Fulton Montgomery. The championship begins at 1 o'clock on Sunday. The Generals last won a Region 3 championship in 2010 with a dramatic double overtime win against rival Mohawk Valley Community College. Well, with today's snowstorm, it might be tough to fathom the start of baseball season here at HCCC. But even as the white stuff covers the field, members of the Herkimer Generals baseball team have another successful season in their sight. Head coach Jason Rathburn says, after a third-place finish in the World Series in 2010, we really had to replace a lot of pieces last year. I think everything went well through last year and helped prepare us for this very special season. The Generals finished the 2010 season at 19-17. 8 of those losses were by 1 run. A Region 3 postseason series loss last year kept Herkimer out of the Regional Final Four for the first time since 2004. This season marks a new year for Herkimer baseball as they feature a core of returning players as well as talented freshmen and 4 very talented mid-year transfers. Herkimer head baseball coach Jason Rathburn's record stands at 199 wins, and he will look to get his 200th win on opening day, March 12th. After the Suffolk County game on March 12th, Herkimer will travel to Maryland for their spring trip before opening regional play with Hudson Valley at home on March 31st. Well, that's all for this edition of Sports Wrap here on HCTV 99 News. I'm Josh Martin. Juan Rivera will be back with more news after these messages. Stay with us.
Are you out of shape? Would you like to start a healthier lifestyle?
PeacemakerProgram.org, helping to solve the world's problems, one family at a time.
Time now for the HCTV 99 News Question of the Week. It's your turn to express your thoughts on one of the week's pressing issues.
Hello and welcome back to 99 News here on HCTV. I'm Juan Rivera. Thank you for joining us. Time now for HCTV 99 News Question of the Week, where we comb the campus looking for your on-camera input. Considering that the cafeteria is closed weekends here on campus, food options for students can be affected. This week, we've got our HCTV 99 News reporter, Drew Pascuzzi, with your thoughts on food alternatives during the weekends.
I'm Drew Pascuzzi here with Question of the Week. Our question today is, with food services closed on weekends, what do students do for food?
I go order some fast food or go to a friend's house, make them cook for me, and that's about it.
Generally go down to Walmart and buy food for the weekend and bring it back to my house and just eat there.
Just eat at home, macaroni and cheese and stuff like that. I usually just eat whatever's at my dorm. Sometimes I'll go out with my friends, but mainly I usually just stick to stuff that I buy at the grocery store.
I don't do anything.
Nothing. Just some stale cereal.
I usually ask people this myself, but for food, you know, probably get some girl to cook or go to Pizza Boys. Pizza Boys is usually open, but Walmart and somebody to cook, that's the best thing you could do.
I usually cook at home, and half the time it either burns or goes well.
Been cooking an assortment of different Chinese and other Asian foods. Like lately I've been making rice balls. They've actually been coming out really good lately. I actually just got done making Cinnabons as well, so yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
I work at Taco Bell, so I make my own food sometimes, and I leave the rest to my job.
I basically have my parents send me money, and I usually order out.
They don't eat, actually. They should definitely open the cafe on weekends.
Well, that's all for questions. Found out students think about the cafe being closed on weekends. Now back to you, Juan.
Thanks, Drew. Be sure to tune in next week for another edition of HCTV 99 News Question of the Week. And don't be shy if you see our camera crew around campus Thursday afternoon looking for your opinion. Well, stay with us. Coming up after the break is Janice. Janice introduced us to Dean of Students Dr. Matthew Hall to discuss what exactly a man in his position does and the trials he goes through. That's straight ahead in our Newsmaker segment right here on HCTV 99 News. Stay with us.
Last year, 30.
Hello and welcome back to HCTV 99 News. I'm Juan Rivera. Thanks for joining us. We're here each week at this time with a 30-minute newscast produced by HCCC Radio TV Broadcasting Major. This Lively Week newscast is production of RT 263, an advanced video production class offered here at Herkimer County Community College. Up next, Janice has a special guest in our live Newsmaker segment. Janice?
Thanks, Wang. Good evening, everyone. I'm Janice Yuan, and welcome to the Newsmakers on HCTV 99 News. We'll meet Matthew Halls tonight, the Dean of Students in HCCC. Hey, Dr. Dance. As the Dean of Students, can you explain your experience as it relates to this position, and what are the roles associated with the Dean of Students?
Well, I've been here 8 years, Janice, and I've had a lot of training in student affairs work prior to coming to Herkimer. I was at SUNY Delhi as a Director of Residence Life for 7 years prior to that, and I've done other things at different colleges. The student services sector encompasses a lot of different functional areas of the college. Admissions, financial aid, student activities, housing, athletics, campus safety, all those things that are outside the classroom. And I always say that we really exist to support the academic success of our students.
Okay, I know you must face a lot of tough challenges. So how do you become a good Dean of Students?
Well, I think the only way you really become a real good Dean of Students is through experience. I always say to my staff that there really is never a crisis. It's only a crisis if someone is in danger of being harmed. So you're always cool and calm and collective. When students walk into the office, you want to meet their needs. You want to take care of their concerns. You need to be a good listener. Walking around campus, talking with students, seeing how you can help them, supporting your staff, making sure your functional areas, all your people, you're doing your job, and you're really doing the mission of the institution.
Okay. Let's take a short break and we'll be back with Matthew Halls on Newsmakers.
Adirondack Adventure.
Welcome back. Dr. House, how do you deal with difficult students?
Well, dealing with the challenging students, part of my job is the judicial affairs aspect of the job, where I enforce the Code of Student Conduct in conjunction with campus safety and residence life and other individuals at the college. You know, it's my posture, my philosophy when you deal with challenging students is that you're shaping positive student behavior. That's really my role. You try to get to know the student, what the issues are, why they may have deviated from the code, and to get them on board. You know, we initiated a civility campaign this past fall, where really the moniker is HCCC, Herkimer County Community College chooses civility. So getting our students to understand what their civic responsibilities are, get them back on board, and where they're exhibiting positive student behavior.
I still remember the very first time I met you in Beijing, my hometown. And can you talk about your impression of there?
Was that 2 years ago, I think?
Yeah.
I remember that. And when I saw you here, I was very pleased that you chose to come to Herkimer. Your city, first of all, your country is a beautiful country. It's very, very large. I didn't spend a lot of time in Beijing because it was really on the tail end of my trip. But what I saw of Beijing was really the immensity, how large, how big Beijing is in terms of the buildings, the scale of the buildings, the vastness of the city, and certainly the traffic. But what I really admired about your country were the people who were so welcoming as myself being an American educator, and how interested they were about American education. You know, and that's what I really embraced and appreciated about, you know, the young people that I met, particularly at Ligio High School, which was a school of about 3,000 students, and in Ligio itself being a city of about 1 million.
Okay. Dr. House, thank you so much for joining us tonight. That's all for the Newsmakers on HCTV 99 News. I'm Janice Yuan. Now back to you, Wang.
Okay, thanks, Janice. And thank you for joining us. That's HCTV 99 News for tonight. Just a reminder for you, you can catch HCTV 99 News every Thursday afternoon at 5 o'clock throughout this semester. You can also catch an encore presentation Friday at 5 as well. We also feature a 15-minute newscast Tuesdays afternoon at 1 o'clock. Newscasts are also archived on our YouTube channel. For everyone here in the radio, TV, broadcasting major here at Herkimer County Community College, I'm Juan Rivera. Thanks for watching and have a great day.